my beautiful besties. So today I have this wonderful brand, Melody Susie, who sent me this package for me to review for you all. We're also going to be doing a nail set. I was thinking about starting a series on Mother's Day sets. You let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. So I do have a discount code with Melody Susie. The link is in the description box. And if you want a discount, you can use Nelly20 for 12% off. I don't gain any commission from it. I'm just showing you the colors and I'm going to be making a nail set. So let me know what you guys want to see today. And that's what I'll be doing. So let me open this baby up. And it says here that this is the Sweet Scent plant-based gel nail polish. These ones are 60.5 mLs. It is soak off, UV LED cured. And then in the back of the box, you'll see some information. You see all their socials. This says here that it has a 12-month shelf life. It gives you the ingredients of the gel polishes, the directions on how to use it, and some other helpful information for you guys. So this is what the back of the box looks like, and then this is the front. So let me figure out. Oh, look, this has a pull out thing. Oh, this is so cute. Look at this. It's so pretty. Oh, I like this. Let me put that aside. And then we have this nice little card. It says Nature's Perfume at your fingertips. It is a plant-based formula, hypoallergenic, hypoallergenic. I said it right, certified. 21 non-toxic, carbon conscious chemistry, mineral derived pigments, and then nano milling technology. So that is the first thing we're going to see. Then we have this beautiful card here. It gives more information about the polishes. As you can see, it says 3 HEMA, HPMA, TPO free, 21 non-toxic, such as no heavy metals. And then long lasting for up to 28 days. So, oh, and we have a little sticker. This is so cute. With a QR code, you can feel free to take a screenshot, and then this will link you directly to their website. And like I said, I do have a discount code. You can also take a screenshot of this. If you use Nelly20, you can save up to 12% off your purchase. So I'm going to try to be as careful as I can. What is this? Oh, this is so cute. Look at that. Okay, so I'm going to put that aside. And this is what the packaging looks like. So I have to say, great packaging. Let me remove this. Is there a safe way to take these out? I don't know. Okay, here we go. So this is what the bottles look like. And these ones are the ones that you can just, let me see. Let me grab this. You can use them like this, or you can tilt them to the side like that, and you can use their gel polishes. So I'm definitely going to be swatching these colors. Once again, I do have a discount code. Let me put everything the way I got it. I move this aside. And so here's the link. if you guys are interested. And then we have color B2406. Ooh, very pigmented. This is a nude color. It's a very pretty nude, actually. Oh, you said what? Read the very bottom? I don't know, girl. B2605. Oh, this is a pretty color too. I have not used their gel polishes in a long time. So we're definitely going to put them to the test. And I'm also going to be doing a acrylic set. This one is B2609. Oh, this is a very nice peachy color. Very pretty. We have B2617. Oh my God. This one is very hard to open. Oh, I love this pink. This is so pretty. This is the type of pink that I like if I was to do like my natural nails. That would be the pink that I would use. We have B2803. Ooh. Nice color. This is like a very deep red. Huh. Very beautiful color. I think this is the one I'm going to be using today. We'll see. You guys let me know. And then this one is B2804. Ooh. Very beautiful color too. As you can see, this ones have the round brush. I know a lot of people prefer this brush. Some people don't like it. But again, it is mostly preference. Okay, let me just move things aside. Again, discount code is Nelly12 if you are interested. Let's start swatching color B2617. I'm not going to go in perfect order. Oh, this is the pink that I liked. Very light pink. I like the way that the brush feels. I personally like this type of brush. Very thick consistency. This is definitely a color that you should do 2 coats of. But because you can see the sheerness of it, but it is a very beautiful color. I'm going to put that to cure. And then we have B2609. Oh, this one is the peachy color. The gels feel very thick. Oh, wow. And very pigmented. And the reason, I'm going to let you know why the reason I like this type of brush. If you are painting your cuticle area, you can just let the bristles like open them and then go up and go completely down. This one is a very pigmented color. I think this one is like a one coat type of color. Once again, if you are interested in this collection, definitely go and visit their website, and I do have a discount code. Let's go with B2804. Yes, it's a very thick. Very, very thick. This one is also a one coat type of color. I don't think I've ever used this type of color in particular, but it gives like a very deep red, and I actually like this color. This is definitely a one coat type of top coat. But whenever you're using gels this thick and this pigmented, you should definitely do like one coat, like a very thin coat. And then if you want it to look a little bit deeper, then you go with the second coat. Because if you do too thick of a coat, then it's not going to cure properly. Let's go with B2803. They are super, super thick. I don't know if you guys can tell the thickness. I like this color. I think this is the color I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be doing a red set. This is also like a one coat. Definitely one coat color. Look how beautiful this color is. This is definitely the color we're going to go with today. Then we have B2408. This is the nude color. Again, very thick formula. The good thing about a thick gel polish is that you can get away with just one coat, but you have to make it a very thin coat. This one is maybe like a 2 coat type of color. It self levels really nicely. This is maybe not the nude color for me. I don't know if you can see like the streaks that I kind of need to let it self level. A good trick whenever you want to self level the gel is to put it upside down just for a few seconds, and then you turn it the other way, and then you get a more level type of application. And then the last color is 2605. Oh, this is a very beautiful color. I like this color a lot. As you can see, it's very thick, very, very pigmented color. This is another just a one coat type of color. I don't know. This is giving me like, it's kind of like a vintage kind of pink color. Absolutely love this color. I don't know. I'm in between two colors now, so I don't know what I'm going to do, bestie. You let me know what you guys want to see. Because that's what I'm going to be doing today, whatever you guys want to see. So these are the colors. These are just one coat. Oh, and actually these ones are, it's not tacky. So I definitely love that. That is a non-tacky type of color. This is a very pretty color. Let me see. Yeah, definitely. I love this red. I think that's the color we're going to go with today. So I think we're going to have a red set today. So these are all the colors. Once again, the link is in the description box if you are interested. I think we're definitely going to go with this red. Because this is a red too, but this is a much deeper type of red. I'm very tempted of using this color though. I think this one was a 2804. I'm just going to double check. Actually, 2803. That's the color, 2803. So that's the color we're going to be using today. Let me just grab, where did I put it? I don't know where I put the box. Oh, here it is. I was going to put everything away. Jesus, what is happening downstairs? Did you guys hear that? I do apologize for any noise. I don't know. I know that the neighbor is moving. That's all I know. Just trying to put it back the way that it came in so that I can start doing this nail set. So I'm going to be using, like I said, that red color. Isn't it just horrible when you receive something and you're going to put it back and then you can't? That's me right now. That's exactly what's happening to me. Okay, so we're going to be using that color. Oh. Thank you for all of you who are here today. I already have my peel off method on, so you're technically going to see my process, which is not very difficult because I already have product on my nails. And so what I do is I apply the peel off, and then I go with the tip. Put a little bit of top coat on that, and then cure it for a few seconds. The pink, you want me to use the pink? Which pink? Because this one is kind of light. I like this one. Hi, Nighttime Nail Therapy. Thank you for being here. Hi, Lip Smacking Nail. Shout out to you. Let me see who else is in here. Wanna Be Natural. Shout out to you. Sugar the Clips. Shout out to you. Celtic Nail. Shout out to you. Thank you. Thank you so much for being here. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe. Which pink? One or two? The dark one, this one? This is a very pretty pink. It kind of gives like old vintage pink. This one? Well, I'm going to put them right here. You guys let me know. Let me just put on these tips. Because if I don't put on the tips, I'm not going to be able to do anything. I'll get back to reading the comments in a second. But this is technically what I do all the time whenever I'm going to do like a nail set. And then I do a full cure. Then I apply a little bit of clear acrylic. I haven't done stiletto in a while. So, yeah. So, yeah, technically this is my process every single time I'm gonna do nails. Let me do a full cure. Again, if you're interested in this collection, I do have a discount code with Melody Susie. It is Nelly12 for 12% off your purchase. The link is in the description box. So these are the colors you guys want. Like which one? 1, 2, or 3? Let me know right now, so I can take it out of the box because I had already put them away. Yes, these are the short stiletto from Soleil. Soleil is always on my I need to have a conversation with Soleil because I'm always using her stuff, either the tips or the acrylics. Actually, this color will go really pretty with one of her like her peachy acrylic. So just choose one color so that I know, kind of have an idea of what to do. Or you guys let me know what you guys want to see. Number 2, the coral. So that's number 2. Okay. All right. All right. I'm going to do whatever you guys want. Let me get it out of the box. Actually, no. Before I touch anything, I need that layer of clear acrylic because otherwise my nails are gonna fall. So let's just do this real quick. Let me get my also I have my Melody Susie acrylic. Again, anything you're gonna purchase from Melody Susie, you can feel free to use my discount code. This is just to secure the tips because I am very, very clumsy. I am very, very clumsy. And I will definitely pop one of these nails off. And we don't want that, especially at the beginning of the set. It is kind of cold, the temperature in my living room, because that's where I do my nails. Oh, I kind of see with the corner of my eye, the hearts. Thank you. You guys are awesome. You guys always make my day. So tomorrow I will be hosting a 3D flower class. So if you're looking forward to learning how to do 3D flowers, stay tuned for that. Just gonna let gravity help me out here. Let it kind of work its way down. So that's technically what I do to kind of secure the tips so that they don't fall. So I see you guys are into a coral type of color. Let me go back again and look at the box and see where exactly I put that color. That's 2609. Okay. Now with that color, just curious so that I can have sort of an idea of what I'm going to be doing today. Do you want me to use, do you guys think that this color will look pretty with this? What do you guys think? Let me know. Yes? I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. So I am gonna end up using Soleil's acrylic too. I don't have a discount for Soleil, but I do have a discount for uh Melody Susie. So let's talk. Okay, so we have these two. Now let's talk cover color. So I have this 180 from Dynamic, and this is this same color that I'm wearing on my natural nails. Do you think that this color will look good with this? Or do you want a darker color? So light or dark? Hi, Sandra. Thank you so much for being here. Light, darker, darker, dynamic. Okay, so we have a tie. We got to break it. Okay, dark. Dark. Okay, so we're going to go with Mia Secret. This one is a bit darker. Okay, so now we established the cover color, the glitter, and the gel polish color. So what else do you want to see on this set? Let me know in the comments. Do you want to see, we're obviously going to do a full cover of this acrylic. Do you want to see an ombre? Flower foils? Oof, girl, I was not ready for that. My foils are put away. Oh God, what are you getting me into? Let me see. Let me see what kind of flowers we have. Oh, we have these ones. This one is very pretty. This one will go perfect with that like darker pink. Well, that's pretty much all I have. With the black. I don't see any black. So we have 1, 2, 3, which is kind of like animal print. 4, 5. Wait until you see them all. 6. I think 6 will look really pretty. 6 is too much of a color. Will blend and get lost. Okay. Two. This one, really? No? I should probably show you the colors with the foil so you can decide. No foils, bling and acrylic flowers. Ooh. Who else agrees to that idea? No foils, just bling and acrylic flowers. Just bling and acrylic flowers. Okay. You got it. I don't know which bling we're gonna be using though. But I'll leave that to you guys later. Let's just start with the set. Alright? Okay. So what would you like to see on my thumb? Oh, full glitter? The glitter acrylic? Okay. You gotta be active in the chat so that I can see pretty fast because people don't like to wait long. So if you want me to do whatever it is that you want me to do, you have to choose really quickly. So that means that whatever I'm going to be doing on the thumb, I'm going to be doing it to the pinky. So we're going to have 2 full covers of this acrylic. I am using Zulay's also monomer. I absolutely love this color. It is so pretty. I mean, I am pretty fast with the application. So start thinking of what you guys want to see on the pointer finger, which after I finish the application of this acrylic on the thumb and the pinky, I'm going to be doing my pointer finger. I hope that the angle of the phone gives you kind of a good idea of what I'm doing. Okay. I'm just going to grab that bead for the cuticle area. It's not going to be very thick. I'm going to push it up towards the cuticle, clean the sidewalls, bring it down. Can you guys see okay, or do you want to be closer? Okay. So I place my bead. I make sure it reaches both side walls, making sure I keep that product on the center of the nail as I'm walking it. Oops. As I'm walking it down. I just need a very thin coat right about here. I'm going to blend it upwards. And then I'm going to make sure to walk it downwards. Yeah, my neighbors are definitely moving. So please do excuse whatever noise you may hear. The speed, I'm going to make sure to bring it all the way up to the cuticle area, making sure it reaches both side walls. And then I'm going to start blending it downwards. And then cleaning the side walls so it doesn't look too messy. Now, let's discuss this. Let's just talk about these three nails. What would you like to see? Do you want, I think with these three, we have enough. You guys let me know. Okay. Um, Let me go back to see what you guys were talking about. Ava, shout out to you. Thank you so much. I will ask that you don't spam the chat. Ombre and some single butterflies. Okay, that was a lot on that message. And, hi, Guadalupe. Thank you for being here. Shout out to you, love. Hi, Nana Ange. Thank you so much for being here. The butterflies from your foils. You want a French on the middle nail? Okay. Okay. So let me work on that Frenchie because that's pretty annoying. All right. So let me just remove all the glitters. Clean it real well. That's how much I use this. This is a 4-ounce acrylic. This is the biggest acrylic I own. Okay, let's work on that Frenchie, all right? Make sure it's fully polymerized. As the acrylic starts to set, you'll be able to get a much better I'm going to turn it this way to make sure it's nice and straight. I'm sorry I'm not reading the chat at the moment. I'm not trying to ignore anybody, but this takes a lot of concentration. So as you guys can see, this part of the Frenchie, it's a little bit higher. We got to bring all of it together. We're going to push this all the way up to the cuticle area. Making sure it reaches both side walls. And then we're going to start to blend this bead to make sure everything is nice and leveled out. Okay, what do you guys think? See how it's now completely leveled out? So we have to let this set. And what do you guys want to see on the thumb? Do you want a full cover of this color? In that case, I would have to do a full cover of the covered acrylic. Don't forget that we have to use this color in today's set. Do you want ombres? I think ombres will look good if you do these two nails the same pretty much. So you want a glitter Frenchie on this one. And then should I just paint this bottom part with the gel polish and do a French, an ombre? Ombre one nail and full cover to the other. Okay. All right, so let's do the ombre. So again, this is the color B2609 from Melody Susie. I do have a discount code if anyone is interested. It's Nelly 12. Let's do the ombre on the pointer finger. I'm letting you know right now, these are very, very, very pigmented colors. So you'll be pretty much fine with just one coat. And then you want a full cover on the ring finger. Is that right? Did I get that right? For the ring finger, you guys want to see a full cover of that color? Let me know so I can start the acrylic application. Yes? Yes, they are very thick and very pigmented. I am very pleased with this collection because it's very thick. I like the brush. I know some people might not like the round, but it's a really good brush. Again, discount code Nelly12. I do not gain any commission from this. I just wanted to show you guys the colors and do something with them. Oh my God. You know what would be really, really beautiful for that set? You know those cherry blossom colors? Oh my God, that's just giving me an idea. Let's see how it plays out. I'm going to start with the full cover of the ring finger. Since we're going to do a full cover of the color. Again, let's move the acrylic in the center of the nail, making sure that it does reach both side walls. And we're going to start walking that acrylic down the nail. I have to say that that Soleil monomer does play well with the Mia Secret acrylic. So the best trick to have a nice and thin but very well built nail, like stiletto nail, is always going back to those side walls to make sure that the product stays in fact in the center of the nail. You know what I want though? I need, I need it. I think that's gonna be, hopefully I'll be able to purchase it. I really, 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 really want that brush, that acrylic brush from Soleil, the number 16. I need that brush in my life. Again, I'm gonna clean the side walls. See, we have a nice and thin application. Now let's work on this ombre, baby. So the trick, technically, when you're doing ombres is making sure that the acrylic reaches both side walls and then blend it downwards. Okay, let's do the cuticle bead. I'm going to wait until this is fully polymerized, and then I'm going to apply that bead. I'm going to push this up towards my cuticle area, and then making sure it's nice and tucked in on both side walls. I'm gonna wet my brush again, because this is gonna give me a nice transition of colors. And then I'm gonna clean this side wall right here. And see how it nicely transitions from the nude to the peachy color. Oh, I kind of saw that message a little bit late, because then it'll make it too high. So I already did the apex. I mean, I can still add some sparkles. Okay, let's see how we can do this. I'm going to remove the excess. Let's just say we're going to use this much. And we're going to kind of like this way. And then it's kind of a combination of both. I hope this is okay for you guys. So now we have all three. Drive safe, Nana Anch. Okay, now we have to go back to that middle finger. Let me just cover the acrylics and the monomer. Let me grab my 100, 180 file, and then we're gonna kind of crispen up those sidewalls, making sure they're nice and straight. Trust me, I used to skip this process so many times, and it makes such a, you guys think that it doesn't, but it does make such a huge difference in the set. Huge difference. But you also have to be very careful on how you're filing, because if you file too hard, you might break the tip, and that's not something that we want. And then on the tip, you just have to go around and around and around until you get that nice and straight wall. And you can look at it from different angles so that you can see if it's actually looking straight. All right, let me add a little bit more monomer. Again, that's the monomer that I'm using. And I think you guys said I'm going to clean it real quick so that you can have a better idea of what we have. Yep, but that part, this part right here, I'm going to leave it for the very end because I still have to encapsulate, because you guys want a glitter, right? Is it glitter that I'm using on the middle finger? Is that what you guys wanted to see, glitter on the middle finger? Okay. I'm going to place that bead right up against that corner. And we can either work on the side walls or we can choose to work on bringing that acrylic downwards. It's really up to you. I'm going to make sure to bring this up. So obviously that acrylic is not going to make it all the way up there. Just going to grab the tiniest bead and place it right here. And then I'm going to walk that acrylic all the way to the corner, making sure securing it. And then I'm going to start walking that bead down. I gotta clean all the acrylic here on the top. And I need to make sure to walk that acrylic so it doesn't go in one direction only. And then push down on it so I can make a nice transition. And then again, I'm going to grab a smaller bead, making sure it's completely saturated with that monomer. I'm going to push that up, blend it up a little bit so you don't see that harsh line. And then tuck in, pull down, tuck in, pull down, tuck in, pull down. And we're going to continue the same process until we reach the end of this. And then we can always go back and pull a little bit of that acrylic upwards so there's no gaps between the first layer and the second one. Okay. Now it's time to encapsulate all of these nails. Let me just secure this. And let me grab, where did I put it? My clear acrylic. Don't forget to hit that like button, you guys. Again, from Melody Susie. If you guys are interested in purchasing anything from that website, don't forget to use code Nelly12 for 12% off. And now it's time to do some encapsulating. Let me read the comments real quick. Thank you, Glam. Shout out to Glam Dragon Nail. Shout out to Sandra Sparkly Sets. Shout out to Sugar Eclipse. Shout out to Wanna Be Natural. Thank you so much for being here. Let me see who else is in here. I know Nana Ange is driving, so shout out to Nana Ange. Thank you so much for being here. Maya, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you very, very much. Okay, let's do some encapsulating. I'm sorry if I'm not looking at the comments. I'm really trying to get this acrylic application. So when it comes to handling this acrylic, again, you have to make sure that it's fully polymerized on your brush, making sure it reaches both side walls, and then you start to pull it downwards. Always remember that the better your application, the less filing you have to do. And technically, that's exactly what I'm trying to achieve here. I'm trying to just making sure that it, you know, the application is nice and neat so that I don't have to go back and do a lot of shaping. Because shaping does take a while. Again, making sure it's fully polymerized. I'm going to place that bead down here. And then I'm going to start to push this acrylic upwards until I reach that cuticle area, making sure all those glitters are nice and encapsulated. Then I make sure that the side walls are fully covered with that clear, and then I start to blend it downwards. And as you can see, you have a nice application. I think I should add a little bit more. right here where the apex should be. But with this bead, I'm going to blend it upwards. This is just to give it some strength because these nails are long. You can also allow gravity to work in your favor as it starts to set a little bit. And then make sure to clean those side walls. Very light brushing it down. And you have a little bit of a better structure of the nail. Okay. Again, I absolutely love and definitely recommend Melody Susie's products. I know that, you know, what works for me may not work for you, and what works for you may not work for me. This is where I'm going to set this bead, and then I'm going to brush it upwards. Now that it's reaching both side walls, I'm going to tuck that bead into place, making sure it stays in the center of the nail. And then I'm going to start to brush it downwards. It's still a little bit thin, so I still have to go back and apply some more acrylic to make sure it's even. As you can see, there's a dip right here, and it still looks too thin. I know that this part has to be filed down a little bit, but you always have to make sure you have a great structure. So I'm going to work with a little bit of a drier bead. Once it's fully polymerized, I'm going to remove the excess from that bead, placing it where I want it. As you can see, the bead is not going anywhere. So this is a much thicker bead. I'm going to blend it upwards. And then I'm going to make sure it reaches both side walls. Continuing to brush it downwards. Hopefully I'm giving you a good angle of what I'm doing. I think that's good enough. Now I'm going to go in and put acrylic on this Frenchie right here. I'm going to start to brush it on this side to encapsulate all those beautiful glitters where they go. Then I'm going to flatten this part right here a little bit. And then I'm going to start to work this bead up on this side of the Frenchie. And then I'm going to work with this part right here. As you can see, it's reaching both side walls. And I'm just blending it downwards. And I'm just going to need just a small bead down here to give it a little bit more structure and strength. Once it's fully polymerized, I'm going to remove the excess monomer by putting my brush, the opposite side, on that towel. Then I'm going to brush it up to make sure it looks nice and even. And then I go sidewall, clean, sidewall, sidewall, center, and continue to repeat the same process. If you feel like you went too far down with some acrylic, that's the good thing about this acrylic. You can play, it gives you time to play with it, and that's what I like about it. That it doesn't sit right away, so it kind of gives you time to see what you're doing. See? Okay. Now we encapsulate that pinky, and then we're done with the acrylic. Here, is this good? I'm trying to give you like different different views, so I apologize. It's kind of hard to stay focused on one side. That first bead, you have to make sure that the top of that bead is kind of blended a little bit. Very light pulling, because that tip doesn't really need too much acrylic, but it needs to have acrylic. I don't know if I'm making any sense. See? That's what's going to give you a nice and very kind of well structured but very thin at the same time tip. And then we're going to go with the top bead, making sure it's completely polymerized. I'm going to remove the excess. And then I'm going to place the bead. As you can see, the bead is not going anywhere. And depending on the acrylic that you have, you might want that, because this is what's going to give you that structure of the acrylic. Again, we're going both side walls, walking the acrylic downwards, cleaning the brush, wetting it, tapping it on the towel. And then blending that bead with the first one. See? Now, if you wanted this part, it all depends on how you like the nails. If you want a little bit of structure here, you can always go Remove a lot of the monomer and just put a little bit of acrylic right on the tip of your brush. Remove the excess of the monomer. Place it right up there again. Clean your brush. Again, you're going to blend it upwards. Making sure it reaches both side walls. And then you very lightly are going to brush it down. You have a little bit of a structure on that nail. So now we technically are done with the acrylic application. So let me just clean my brush. It's very important to learn to work with your acrylic, to learn how your acrylic reacts to different monomers, to see if that plays well with others, either monomers or acrylic. Now I'm going to go in and I'm going to start filing. Now we want these nails to be super sharp. That's how I like my stilettos. Yes, they look like weapons, but I do not care. That's the whole point of having stilettos, making them look like weapons. And I'm going to go on the other side. I'm going to start to file up and down, putting, supporting the strength with this pointer finger. I'm going to go up and down. Then I'm going to go on the underside of the tip, filing straight. Because sometimes, even if we try really hard, acrylic does sit into that side area. And then I go in on the surface. I'm not going to really do too much filing. But you have to make sure that you don't have any lumps or bumps. And if you do, that you take care of them with the file. I like to file, like do majority of my shaping with the hand file. For some reason, I feel like I get a better outcome. And I got this question before, like, how do you not cut yourself or cut your cuticle? It's because even though this is acrylic, I'm doing a very light motion. Like, I'm not going deep in there. I'm just lightly filing the surface. Because if your application is good, you don't really have to put too much pressure. Just a light light pressure will do just fine. I have to say, I love the combination of the colors. So thank you for participating. The design is not over. I know you guys want to see some flowers, and we're definitely going to be doing that today. I am going to go and do a class tomorrow. So that is a definite yes. I'm going to prepare myself. That's why I decided to go live early today, so that I can rest my body. For those of you who know, I do suffer from chronic pain, and I have to See, for example, this part right here, I know for a fact I have to put a little bit more pressure because that hump has to come down. So I'm going to take the rest of the day to rest and to let my body kind of recuperate from whatever it is that I'm doing. Of course, I have other things to do. But since you've made it this long, I am going to be doing a giveaway today for everyone who stays until the end. If you looked at my description where I put the link to these gel polishes, I did announce it in my description. So this is a giveaway I'm going to be doing today. It is going to be sort of like a I have different things to give away. So and whoever wins the giveaway is going to get a little bit of everything from gel polishes to acrylics to a nail drill. The items that I'm going to be using, some of them might be lightly used. And whoever wins, you know, has to get in touch with me on Instagram. So one of the rules for today's giveaway is that you have to follow me on Instagram, because that's how we're going to communicate ourselves. And that way, you know, I know what to include in your giveaway box. So now it's when I file the surface of this Frenchie to make sure that it blends with the clear and it blends with the glitter. That's why I didn't file it before. So I am very grateful. And the reason I didn't announce the giveaway before was because I want this giveaway to go to someone who actually is participating in my chat, someone who is genuinely following me and watching my entire live, my entire video. Those are the people who actually deserve to win. That's why I didn't announce it before. But you have to stay until the end. You have to be a full participant in the chat. You have to be subscribed to my channel. Follow me on Instagram. Again, the link to my Instagram is in the description box. And I did the application on this nail as a full cover thin with a purpose, because I am going to be doing designs on this nail and I'm going to be applying the full cover of that top of that beautiful color that you guys chose. Again, thank you so much for participating. My name on Instagram is different than my name on YouTube. My name on Instagram is my legal name. That's my personal Instagram. But the link is in the description box. I want to see you engaging. I want to see you participating, giving me your opinion on what you want to see. So thank you for staying this long. Share this live so that other people can reach me and watch what I do. Let me know what you guys think of this set so far. So this is what I was thinking. For that ring finger, I was thinking of painting it full cover of this gel polish. And I have to apply matte because I was thinking of doing like a tree, like those cherry blossom trees. And then painting, after painting the tree, making sure to put gold, since this glitter gives kind of a gold look. Put a layer of gold crumb. And then my biggest challenge is going to be doing smaller flowers, because I do big flowers and then I do smaller, unless you guys want me to do a bigger flower, which you guys would have to let me know whenever I ask the question. Not right now because I'm not looking at the chat. Let me know where you guys are watching me from. Don't be scared to participate in the chat. My only rule is that you keep it respectful. You don't spam the chat. But you are more than welcome to participate in the chat. Okay, I'm going to do a kind of a light buff around the cuticle area. Again, I have so many things from Melody Susie because I genuinely love this brand. I have everything from dust collectors to nail drills to acrylic to gel polishes from them. This is a very amazing brand and I love working with them. So, you know, if you're looking for anything from drills, definitely check out their website. Their drill bits are amazing. I have tried some of them. And trust me when I tell you they are top quality. Their nail drills are absolutely amazing. One of the better, greatest drills in the market. And I say that with full confidence. Again, I'm just slightly buffing the nail. Now I don't have an acrylic that is the same color. I'm talking about like for the 3D flower. I don't have an acrylic that is the same color. I'm gonna have to make more acrylics soon, like different colors, more tropical colors. But welcome to my giveaway officially. I haven't done a giveaway in a while. So it's kind of going to be like a mystery box giveaway because I'm going to include a little bit of everything, including some of the acrylics that I have made before. But that's just me saying thank you for being part of, my besties club kind of a thing. So if you know of a nail sister that kind of needs a few nail goodies, share this live with them so that they can participate as well. Because all the goodies that I'm going to be including in the box, they kind of, you know, good for like a starting nail enthusiast or nail tech, if that's what you want to be. So I thought that would be a good idea to give back to my besties here on YouTube. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, that notification. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. That is one of the most important things. The giveaway, it's only for US at the moment. I will plan in a later, future to do a giveaway for my over the seas besties because, they are my besties. They are great supporters. But unfortunately, I can't do that at this very moment. I was thinking of doing like for my over the seas girlies or besties, to do like a cash giveaway. It's easier to do it that way, or do like a gift card, like an Amazon gift card, because a lot of these products you can find them on Amazon. So I don't know. I do have plans for you all. I am very grateful that you are here today, spending some time with me. But the reason I did not announce that it was a giveaway until the end is because people who truly love you and love your work will stay until the end. That's just my opinion. I know we all have a life. We all have things to do, but people who truly love what I do usually stay till the end. Okay, let me clean these nails. I'm going to clean them with alcohol, and you're going to be able to see kind of what they look like at this moment. So I was thinking if it was going to be 3 flowers, which I'm pretty sure you guys want to see that, it will have to be white because I don't have a color like the gel polish. I don't know, you guys, let me know. Look how beautiful that acrylic is. The acrylic is from Soleil. This is the color that we chose from Melody Susie, which looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's see how that Frenchie turned out. Look at that. You have her bling adhesive. I think a long... Oh my God, Jen! My love, you're here! Oh my gosh, shout out to Nail Crazy Mama. I love you. Thank you for being here, my love. Aw, I love you. Oh, my besties are here. See, it's always my besties who stay until the very end. Okay, so what do you guys think? Should we do top coat? And then we get to the either bling or thank you, Athena. Oh, I miss you too, Jen, so much. I hope you're doing well, my love. Do you want me to do the cherry blossom thingy, my jigger? Okay, so let me do top coat first on the other nails, and then we'll see what we want to do later with these nails. The top coat that I'm using, I don't have Melody Susie's top coat at the moment, so I am using Soleil's. Okay, let's do some top coat on this baby. This is a combination of that beautiful color with the glitter. Look how beautiful that looks. You guys picked a really good combination of glitter and the color. I didn't really think that you guys will choose that peachy color. But hey, you guys know that I'm always open to do whatever you guys want. And today I'm going to spoil one of my babies when I do that giveaway. No, I'm not touching that one. Let's do some more top coat on this one. Let me remove whatever gel polish is on my skin. Okay, let me cure this top coat first. And then we work with our beautiful Melody Susie peachy color. How is everyone doing today? Thank you so much for being here. Definitely coral over red all day. I know you love your peach. I know that. I know that for a fact. Oh my God. Now I wish I would have different color oranges so I could do peaches. Just like Soleil did for her set. Oh, it looks so beautiful. I'd be like, Soleil, see, I do peaches too. I've never done peaches before in my life. Like, I'm talking about 3D art. But that'd be really cool. I think tomorrow, aside from the regular flowers that I do, I think I'm going to try to do some new things. I might try doing like a ladybug or, let's see, maybe like a butterfly or I don't know. Like, I feel like spicy. I want to do different things. I know, right? Her peach set is awesome. I need in my life, I need it. It's like I have to have it. I don't know when I'm going to be able to get it, but I want it. I want her number 16 Kolinsky brush. I want it. That's something I've never tried from Melody Susie. Their brushes, like their acrylic brushes. So here's the color B2609. So like I said, remember at the beginning of the video, you can open this brush, like fan it out. And because it's a round brush, it's kind of makes it easier to reach that cuticle area. And that's why a lot of people do prefer the round brushes, in my opinion. But this is a very thick gel, so you have to be careful on how you apply it. It's a very thick gel. Okay, let me turn this upside down so I can self-level. Hi, Kayliana. Thank you so much for being here. You love doing nails? You're 14? Oh my God. Hi. I get excited too. Oh, my love. How exciting. Thank you so much for being so brave and participating in the chat. So again, this is the color. I think I'm going to have to do like a second coat. And again, I'm going to go in on those sidewalls to kind of make sure it doesn't have too much gel on the sides and it doesn't change the shape of my application. Let me set this at 60 seconds and I'm going to fully cure. I know, it's so beautiful. Oh, welcome, sweetheart. I appreciate you being here. Don't forget to hit that like button. Subscribe if you feel comfortable, if you like what you're seeing. Yes, we love supporting everyone. Okay. Again, this gel is not tacky at all. So I love that. I am going to go in with a second coat because I do see certain areas where it needs a little bit more of that color. But again, at the same time, I'm going to go thin because I don't want the nail to look too thick. I mean, I can always go back and kind of file it off, kind of removing those bubbles. Gonna move this upside down. Oh, wannabe, you want to go to school? Oh, thank you, Kayana. Girl, you got this. You got this. I actually, now that you're saying that, um, so I have been doing YouTube for several years now, right? I'm not a nail tech. Um, I just like, you know, working with products, collaborating with companies. I like encouraging people. So there's this girl that has been following me since my very, very start. This girl has been following me on Facebook for a really long time. I have two different Facebooks, which is my personal one, and then I have my nail one. Um, and she messaged me not too long ago saying, thanking me because I encouraged her to go to nail school and she graduated. Oh my God, did I cry? Of course I did. Of course I cried because I was so excited and happy for this girl and so freaking proud of her. And the fact that she went out of her way to tell me that I was, you know, her motivation to do it. I cried like a baby. 111. I love you all. Thank you for being here. Thank you. Oh, I have a mess, but I can show you guys after I finish my nail set. Absolutely. I've shown my nails, like my area, all the time. Trust me, it's not the first time I do that. So this is what it's looking like so far. It looks very beautiful. So to do, you guys want me to do like the cherry blossom type of deal? Do you guys want to see that? Yeah, sugar. Get it, girl. Okay. So I am going to use another color from the collection that Melody Susie sent me to kind of create that tree. I need a dark color. Actually, I need a tacky color. Yeah, I'll probably need a tacky color. So I won't be able to use this one so that the chrome can adhere better. Let me add this color right here. And then add this because that's the way it came. And put this together and put this aside. So I need, excuse the noise. It just fell. My apologies, besties. Let me see if I can get it together and put it inside the box. Yay, I did it somewhat. Okay. Let me see what I got here gel wise. Let me put some matte first and then I'll look for something that's gonna work for me so I can make that tree. Again, I am making sure that I do not put any gel on my skin. You have to be very careful whenever you're playing with gel. Because any given point, due to a lot of exposure to these chemicals, can develop an allergy. And you see what I'm doing right now, that I'm wiping the nails? Don't do that like this. Go with a wipe. Okay, let's cure that real quick. No problem, Sandra. Oh, yes, you're right. But I don't think the... Let me look to see what I have here. Hold on. I know I have those plastic flowers. I know I do. I just can't remember where. Oh, I found them. These ones. You are absolutely right. And this is going to make my life so much easier. Okay, so we got that. We'll see. You guys let me know. Okay, gel. Gel. Let me think gel. I do have Melody Susie's base coat. What do you guys think? You think the base coat would work? Let me look for the chrome. Got the chrome. Okay, so we have that gel there. And it doesn't have to be perfect either. Right? You're actually not going to be able to see it very well until I actually cure it. So I'm going to cure. You're going to be able to see it come to life once I put that chrome. So what color should we put on the tree? White maybe? And then I can maybe do like a white flower, like a white 3D flower somewhere. You guys think white would be a good idea? I'm looking at 2 butterflies that I have in here that will look so great on this set. Okay, so let's work some magic over here, people. I've had these chromes forever. Oh no. I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleaning. So I thought that matte would be good for chrome, but I guess it's not. It's all right. We got this. Oh, actually, let me put this away. You just have to do some cleaning and we'll be okay. Best way to do that would be with, let me grab one of the brushes. These brushes are from Amazon. They're not very good, but that's what we got. Let me grab some alcohol. I really thought that this mat will be able to withstand the chrome. I know I've seen some companies that have a mat that you can use with like with the mat that they have. It's like a specific chrome that won't allow your mat, your chrome to stick to the mat. It's okay though. See, now you're able to see a little bit of the idea that I had in my head. Sorry, but these are the things that, you know, whenever we're recording a video, we kind of hide from you. But since we're live, you know, we can't do that. I hope you're able to kind of see what I had in my head. Again, for anyone who's coming in new, I am hosting a giveaway today. And if you want to participate, you have to stay until the end. Share my live. Make sure to be subscribed to my channel. Okay, so you see the idea that I had in my head, right? Okay, so I'm going to put some top coat on this to kind of seal that chrome in. And then we're going to go in with the flowers. This is a very, very beautiful color. So again, if you want to look through their website, make sure to use my discount code for Melody Susie. It is Nelly12. I got it written down right here for a 12% off your purchase. And then all we have to do left is do some decorations. So let's get right into it. I think I'm going to be using on the middle finger some of these flowers as well. So let me get my glue, my tool picker. I'm going to get a dotting tool. I'm going to use that for now. Yeah, busting out this light top coat. That top coat is amazing. I have a feeling this woman is going to drive me to bankruptcy. And I see Sandra all the time using her stuff. And it's like, oh, you know. Hi, Lena. Thank you so much for joining. Again, I am hosting a giveaway for those of you who stay till the very end. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, share this live. Make sure to follow me on Instagram. So, okay, now, did we agree on the white flowers? I just want to get this right for you guys. Thank you, Amina. Okay, let me take some of these flowers because they are different sizes. And I'll probably be using more of the smaller ones because they tend to look better per se. And then there's some caviar beads in there. Now let's talk applying some of this glue. Right here. And right here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. Then here. And here in the middle. And then here. One here. I'm going to put something here. I'm going to mix between the flowers and some caviar beads. And then here. Here. And here. And here. And put something here in the middle. Okay, now let's pick our flowers. Let me get some more of the smaller ones. What do you guys think? Let me cure that in place. Thank you. Oh, you guys. Now I have to go again with that same glue and put some in the middle of those flowers so I can put the caviar beads in it. And like I said, I'm going to put some flowers on the middle finger, and then I'll probably do some bling. Now, for the bling, I was thinking maybe going with gold. I know I have gold bling here. I just don't have this peachy color type. And I think if I was to use a peachy color, it would be like too much, you know? So I think gold would be good. Either gold or just clear, per se. What do you guys think? Gold or clear rhinestones? Let me know in the chat. Gold or clear? Okay, let me grab some more glue here. Want to make sure I'm covering all the bases. So I have enough for all the flowers. Hopefully I covered them all. Yeah, I think I did. Okay, so let's do some caviar beads. These caviar beads are kind of hard to get. I need to use the bigger caviar beads with the bigger flowers. And they have different sizes too. Oops, that one fell. Oh, I have another one here. Those really big ones are kind of hard to get. And then if I get one, it falls. Did I cover them all? Okay, let me cure that. Okay, wait. So we have clear AB, gold, clear, both. Um, Hi, Michael. Thank you so much. Gold will be more cohesive with the glitter and the acrylic. Okay, so yeah. Let me see. We have one, two, one. I need one answer, you guys. You guys are giving me two answers. That's not helping me. And what type of 3D flower would you want me to do? That's another question I have. Okay, now let's go to that middle finger. Put a bit more because I'm going to make a line. Excuse the music. There's people driving by here and they might go deaf because of how loud they listen to their music. That's how you know you live in the ghetto. Let me use this tiny one over here. And then I think I need some more glue up there. And then we need the glue inside the flowers. Don't forget, if you want to participate in the giveaway, that you follow me on Instagram, because that's how we're going to be talking and negotiating. I need this really big one up here in the middle. Sorry if you can't see. I'm like a weird way. This one. No, this is too big. Now that I need the middle ones, the big ones are the ones coming out. Need a tiny, tiny one. Oops, my bad. Oh my God, I'm a hot mess. What do you guys think? Does it look pretty? Oh no! Oh my god! No! I just dropped all the flowers. Oh, what a mess. What a mess. What a mess. Oh no, I don't even know how to pick that up. Anyway, that's gonna have to wait until I finish this set because I am not about to pick up all that crap. I just dropped all the flowers. All the flowers I dropped. With the caviar beads. Let me just, all the ones that were in here, they're all over my table. Okay. So all this mess is making me itchy already. Oh my god, I did not expect that to happen. I am so sorry. Okay, so yeah, let's do some clear and gold. And to do the flower, I'm going to use this glue up here. And I'm going to choose this big rhinestone right here. That's going to be the center of my flower. I'm going to flash cure that. I can't believe I dropped all those flowers. I'm slowly trying to pick them up. They are literally all over my table. Okay, so that's cured. Let me make the mix for my 3D flower. I think this has been the longest live I've ever done. Which feels kind of interesting. Let's grab the monomer and then we're going to grab the acetone. Okay, then I'm going to grab the acetone. Oh, thank you. What's your name? Arieli? JFS Faith, shout out to you. Thank you so much for being here. Let me grab my white acrylic from Nailmate. And then my number 4 3D brush. Let me move everything out of the way so you have a good view of what I'm doing. By poking it, what I'm doing is I'm releasing the rest of the monomer that's inside the brush. And I'm going to wait a few seconds to push down. Gonna draw a line all the way up. And then I'm going to push those 2 tips together on the top. And I'm going to try to make this a little bit wider. Just like that. I'm going to put this bead down here. And I'm going to poke it to release the rest of the monomer that's inside the brush. Also, I said this earlier, and for those of you who are coming in new, I will be doing a 3D live class tomorrow. I'm going to wait a few seconds and then I'm going to, so you need the bead to be nice and round and to have a body. And once it starts to set, you have to give it a few seconds because if not, then it's going to come back together. Then you press down at a 45-degree angle to make that petal wide. And then with the side of the brush, you're going to kind of pull that all the way up as far up as you can. And then those 2 tips on the top, you're going to bring them together by using the body of your brush. Not the tip, just the body. And then you can go ahead here and push down to make that petal wider to give it kind of more dimension. That's how you have those 2 petals. Then I'm going to create 3 in the middle. 3 petals right here rounded. But I'm going to start with the middle bead. And I'm going to poke it a little bit to release some of the monomer, so it can fully polymerize. Again, that bead has enough height, as you can see. You can see the height right here, how tall it is. If your bead happens to be runny, make sure you can do this upside down to kind of make sure that all that acrylic gravitates towards the center and it makes it a little bit higher. And then you're going to push just in the center very lightly to make that round petal. That's all you got to do. Half the brush inside the monomer. We're going to grab our second bead. We're going to place it where it goes. You can poke it a little bit. And if you are bold enough, you can pick up a second bead while the first one is polymerizing and place that second bead. You can poke it a little bit because you have to wait several seconds, so you might as well grab the other one. And if it's running towards the side, you can always clean it up and then go in at a 45-degree angle, push so lightly in the center. Same with this one, just a little bit. And you can kind of play with it a little. And this is the problem, you see, if you press on it too soon, it kind of goes back together. So that's why you should give it a few seconds. And then you have your white flower. All right. I'll explain some more of that tomorrow. Now let's get to the real bling part. Yeah, I think white is a good option. Because gold, like she said, might be a little bit too much. I'm already going to use gold embellishments. Let me put my white acrylic away because I already have enough of a mess. And let's grab our bling. And I'm going to be using some of these embellishments. You can find these on Amazon. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. Yep. Thank you for that tip. Thank you. Thank you, Sandra. So, yeah. So these embellishments I love using all the time. And then we're going to use this bling on this side. So to go with the bling, I'm going to be using the LGM Pro Bling, the LGM Pro Bling adhesive. I also have these caviar beads, which are also different sizes that I'm going to be adding to the set. So today, I haven't actually done like a real bling in a long time. So you are in for a treat. Because I haven't done this in a while. But let's see what we can do today. Okay. I'm going to grab this gel and grab a big blob because I'm going to have to cover the entire nail. The reason I like this glue, it's because once I place it on the nail and I cure it, it doesn't leave a tacky layer. So that is the reason why I love this gel so much. So I'm going to drag this all the way down. Okay. Okay, let's start. This is gonna be really like, let me move in a more comfortable spot so that you can see what I'm doing. No. Kind of just going with the flow. During this part, I'm usually very quiet because this is like, I don't know. It's kind of like my safe space per se. Mhm. Let's see. The embellishment fell in here and I can't grab it. Oh, crap. And then we can put 2 of these down here. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing. And then 1 of these here in the middle. And then, you know what? Since I have so many caviar beads laying all over the freaking desk, might as well grab a few. And put 1 in here. And then 1 of this one's here in the middle. I know these ones are kind of small details that you can barely see. But trust me when I tell you they make such difference when you're applying like your rhinestones and all your jewels on your nails. everything. And it's always in the smallest details that makes the set look so beautiful. Okay. Okay, so we have the thumb ready. We're going to let that sit for the whole 90 seconds. Thank you so much for being here still. I love you all very, very much. Thank you for all the gifts. I appreciate it. I'm very grateful for you all. And the good thing about staying on the live until the very end is like you can see how the numbers start to go down. And the less people there are, the better are your chances of winning that giveaway. I can't believe I met this mess. It's really driving me bonkers. Like, I hate it. Every time I put my hand inside the lamp, I pick up a few beads and I drop them in there. Oh, Jen, thank you. I'm so happy you're here. I mean, I love everybody, but it's so nice to see you here. I'm definitely, definitely grateful. I hope you're doing okay, my love. You know where to reach me. Now we're going to do the pinky, and I think we're done with the set. And then I'll write down the names of the people who are left that want to participate in the chat. I mean, in the giveaway. And then once that happens, then I'll, oops, I think this needs a little bit more curing. And once that happens, then we'll start negotiations on what you want to try from me. Like, what things would you like in that giveaway box? I also want to say thank you to Melody Susie for the opportunity to collaborating with them one more time. I definitely 100% enjoy their products every time I use them, whether it's gels or nail drills or, whatever it is that we need. It's always good to receive nail goodies, whether they're slightly used or brand new. That's my opinion. If you feel like your gel, it's a little bit tacky, it might not have cured all the way. But because I don't have the time to put this hand in there 100 times, I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit. That way I clean the rhinestones while I'm at it. Okay, now let's do the pinky and then we are done. Where's the brush? Where's the brush? Oh, here it is. I think maybe for the pinky, I should do something simple and kind of like incorporate another flower there, like a different flower. I don't know. What do I want? What should I do? Anyways, I'm just gonna apply this and then go with the flow. If it ends up being all bling, then so be it. Let's just go with the flow. Mm -hmm. Mm -hmm. Oh, darn it. Mm -hmm. Mm -hmm. Mm -hmm. I think this one should be moved a little bit more. And this is exactly why whenever you're applying rhinestones, you should look at the application from all angles to see if it looks straight. Again, thank you so much for being here, you guys. It means a lot to me. The fact that you're here with me today, spending some time with me while I do some nails. Okay, I think I'm done with these embellishments. Put them aside. I'm just going to grab a few caviar beads to add them to this set. I do have memberships for $4.99 a month. $4.99 if you join will be taken out of your account every single month. However, in my, as if you become a member, there are several classes there that you can take advantage of, like bling classes, 3D flower classes, and they're very detailed. Because when I did those lives, I did the lives with my members. So I was kind of taking my time with them, explaining them, everything. How bling will look on like long nails, short nails. I think we tried to do the same design on a long nail and a short nail. So there's several classes you can take advantage of if you decide to become my member. So that is a plus for you. I just wanted to let everybody know that it is a monthly subscription. Alrighty, I think we're done. I'll take my notebook out so we can move along and do this giveaway. Once again, thank you so much for being here. I love you guys so much. I appreciate each and every single one of you. Like I said, I have a lot of goodies to share with whoever wins the giveaway. And those things can be discussed between the winner and me through Instagram. So if you want to participate, you have to make sure that you are following me on Instagram. So thank you and good luck to everyone who was here today participating. I hope you enjoyed and had fun. I hope that you learned from me something today. Like I said, tomorrow I'm going to be doing a 3D class. So I'm going to apply some, this is the finished look on my set. All blinged out. I haven't done a set like this in so long. Yes, the class will be live tomorrow at 3:33 p.m. There, if you are brand new to 3D flowers, I will give you a list of things that you will need. Oh, thank you so much for the gift. You are awesome. So let's get down to business, people. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much for being here all this time. Wow, this has been by far the longest live I've done. But again, if you want an amazing set, it takes time. And, you know, we just have to deal with that. I am grateful that you guys stayed until the very end. But let's talk business. So, giveaway wise, again, the rules. You have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to follow me on Instagram because that's how we will be communicating. And don't forget to share this live in whatever platforms you have if you find it helpful. If you want to participate in the chat, I want you to write down in the comments, just because I want to continue to keep people, you know, engaging here. If you want to participate in the giveaway, I need you to write the word bestie starting right now. Type in the chat the word bestie if you want to participate in the giveaway. Don't forget that you have to be subscribed to my channel. You have to follow me on Instagram because that's how you are going to reach out to me. And then from there, we're going to take it and discuss everything that I will be putting in your bag. So let me start writing down the names. We're going to do this old school. I don't have an extra phone to be writing down anything. So we have, yeah, I'm going to be doing new things tomorrow, especially for me. Things that I haven't done yet. This is for you. The giveaway, it's only for US, people that live in the US. So we have Wanna Be Natural. We have Sugared Eclipse. We have Nail Crazy Mama. You still have time. If you're in the US, you can still enter. Just type the word bestie. And I know that you want to enter. Is that it? Anyone else wants to enter? Going once, going twice, and the giveaway is officially closed. Okay, so we have 3. Oh, I'm excited. I'm nervous. Good luck, everyone. Actually, you know what? I'm going to remove this part. I'm going to fold this very well. Good luck, everyone. Thank you so much to everyone who stayed until the very end. You guys are my pros, my VIP besties. So I have let's make it more fun and interesting. I'm going to put a few of these that are empty. Just to make it more nerve-wracking. Oh. Just to make it fun and interesting. Start crossing your fingers. Doesn't this make it more like, oh my God, Nelly, what are you doing? Yep. Imagine the first 5 are actually, or the first, I don't even know how many I cut. The first ones are going to be all with no names. Obviously, somebody's going to win. Trust me, I'm going to pick someone. I know. That's the fun part about the giveaways, like the anticipation. I got to make it more interesting. They're going to say, Bestie, you're so mean. So I have this. I have my beautiful mug that my hubby got me for my birthday. And so we're going to have all the names. Shake it. Go bestie, 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 go bestie. Oh, I'm not even going to look. Okay, I'm not looking. Let's see. No name. I told you. Again. Go bestie, 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 go bestie. Okay, again. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. Okay, let's see. Oh God. Oh. Da 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 da. No name. I told you. Okay, let's go again. Go bestie, go bestie, go bestie. Start shaking, bestie. Go bestie, go bestie, go bestie, go bestie, go bestie. Okay. I'm nervous. I'm nervous. Okay, let's see. Oh my God. You guys are not crossing your fingers, are you? Look. I don't know. The first ones that were gonna come out are the ones that don't have a name on them. Clinch, clinch. Cross every finger you got, bestie. That's the only way it's gonna work. Come on. Okay. Do we have a name? Oh, we have a name on this one. I didn't see the name, but we have a name. Oh my God. Sugar to Clips. Congratulations, my love. Look at that, bestie. Congratulations. I'm going to be hosting another giveaway soon once I clear what the bestie wants, Sugar to Clips. And then I'll make another package. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it as soon as tomorrow. However, it will definitely be by next week. Okay. Oh my God. Look at that. You want to give it to Wannabe Natural. You are so, see, that's why you're my bestie, because you have such a huge heart. Okay, Wannabe Natural, reach out to me on Instagram today. And then we'll take it from there. Oh my God, congratulations. That's such a blessing. See, this is why I love you all, because I know that the people that stay here, they have such a wonderful heart. And I love you guys for that. You know, thank you so much for being here today. Um, thank you for supporting me, for loving me. But Want to Be Natural, definitely reach out to me on Instagram. Follow the rules. I know for a fact that you are subscribed because you've been in my live several times. Um, and that way we can, talk about what you're going to be getting in your giveaway box. Um, thank you, Sugar, for that beautiful gesture of yours. And congratulations again, Wanna Be Natural. Thank you so much for all of you for being here. I love you all very much. This was the final result. Thank you, Melody Susie, for the opportunity to collaborating with you one more time. I love you all, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Love you. Bye.